Hello truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. Well, not what I was expecting when I logged in today. Well, the game updated by itself, because I have it to where it shouldn't update unless I ask it to. But yeah, the game updated, which means our load going to Houston is no longer. It got taken away from us. The game updated. So, but the Valentine's Day stuff is going on, and that's what we're going to be doing here today. Hopefully 2 deliveries, I guess is what we're going to be doing. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed because we're like 6-7 hours, I think, out before we completed that delivery on a 4-day trip or whatever it was. We were going to get paid about 11 grand. That doesn't happen now, so I'm trying to find a way to roll back the update. I know how to roll back to the previous version, like we're on 1.49. I can roll back to 1.4847. I think you can roll back all the way to like 1.35 if you wanted to. I think you can go back even that far. But unfortunately, yeah, I just figured at this point I wasn't going to look into it. I'm like, all right, here we are. Let's just get it over with, bite the bullet, and just say, yep, that load we had is gone. Yeah, 11 grand out the window. We were 6 hours away from it on a 4-day trip. So yeah, my money per miles are going to go down quite a bit because the last 4 days, basically, I drove for nothing. But anyways, yes, the Valentine's Day or Valentine's Quest event is here. It's just 14 deliveries. There's no limit on how far you got to drive. At least I didn't see anything where it said. I read it 3 times. I'm like, I don't see anything on here that shows you a limit of how far you have to go. But the event ends like within 2 weeks, give or take. I think it's like the 18th or something like that. We'll have a look at it in just a little while, what it actually says. But I think it's like the 18th or something. So you got about 2 weeks to get 14 deliveries done. So I'm probably going to have to jump on my other profile and go to Eli or Ellie. I never know how to pronounce that. Nebraska. Nevada. Go between Ellie and Patana? I don't know why I'm saying Patana. Is it Patana? I have no idea. I'll show you in the map where it is. It's like a 100-mile trip, and I always find the event trailers going from the same building from one side. Like you leave Ellie, go to the place in Patana, and you drop it off there, and there's a load ready to go right there if you wanted it. I'll have a look at the map right now. I don't know why I keep saying Patana. Is it Patana? I don't know why that's stuck in my head. I have no idea. We'll double check here in a minute. I think I'm just a little bit flustered because I just lost 11 grand. I know 6 hours away from it. And I just spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out how to roll back to a previous version. When I mean a previous version, we're in 1.49. I just want to roll back one update. And yeah, whatever. So here we are. I think we got to go out back where it says delivery. Let's see what these trailers look like. So once again, these are external contracts that we got to do. And oh, there it is. So we're not going to a winter wonderland type of thing. We're just going. I forgot where this is even going, to be honest with you. I'm trying to back this up like Alaskan road truckers. What the heck am I doing? Stick your head out the window like a dog, man. There we go. Let me go ahead and neutral. Yeah, park and brake. No, that's turning off the engine. Yeah, okay, park and brake now. World map. I don't know why I keep saying Patana. Is it Patana? That doesn't sound right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Las Vegas. Oh, Tonopah. I have no idea. But if you can fast travel, or if you're around there, Ellie to Tonopah is like 112 miles or so, and you can find external delivery going from here to here. And once you deliver your trailer, just go back to external deliveries. You're going to be right at the same company, and you'll be able to find a delivery from there back to Ellie, and right at the same company you're at. If you just find external contracts, And that's all I've been doing on these events, especially if it requires 100 miles, which I don't think this one does. Let me just double check here. Yeah, so the community goal is 600,000 deliveries. And it just says 14 deliveries for your personal goal, but I do not see anything on here that says it must be done within, it's got to be at least 100 miles or anything. So if you find one that's only like 40 miles, you're good to go. And it ends on the 18th. And I was pretty close. I think last episode I said this event will start on the 5th. I think it actually did. I didn't check until the 6th, and I'm actually recording this. I think today's the 7th of February. Yes, it is. So yeah, I got about 10 days to get these done. Not that big of a deal. We're actually going to San Antonio. So let me refire the engine, take out the parking brake. I made sure all my headlights and stuff are on, so we should be good to go there. Why are we stalling here? How heavy is this thing? 40,000. Alright, so maybe I'm just a little bit rusty. Yeah, so if we completed our delivery today, we would have had enough cash to buy ourselves another truck for the Dallas garage. But now we got to kind of wait a little bit because we are going to have, of course, our loan payment this morning. Come on, car, get out there. I was going to sneak on front of these trucks, but I'll wait. Yeah, so I think 160 some odd thousand what we need to buy another truck. So unless some drivers bring in some really, really good money here, I think they're stopping for me actually, then that's where we're at. So I'm kind of hoping to get 2 deliveries done today. We should be in San Antonio around 11. So if we can find one that's not too far, we'll grab another one and go. Just a reminder, external deliveries, the ETA is in real time. So I got 12 hours in real time to complete this delivery. So if I take another one, I pretty much got to finish it in this episode. Hopefully we can find something so I can knock off my first 2. I don't know why I can't help myself. I got to get these events done, even though I really don't use the paint jobs or... Well, sometimes we use the cab decorations, don't we? Occasionally. Oh, wait, did I... Are you serious? Well, that's the only downfall of the snow on the road. You can't really see where the line is. Yeah, this was going to be one of them episodes, which seems to be every other episode for me. So, that should be common stuff, right? Well, anywho. Yeah, I was logging on thinking, all right, we're going to get to Dallas, or sorry, we're going to get to Houston somewhere around the noon hour. I saw that this event was going on and said after we get to Houston, we'll grab one of these and get the first one done, and that'll be the episode. I logged in and said, oh, the game updated. I'm like, well, okay, I didn't ask it to, but all right. And then the worst fear happens when you take a trip like we just did, and it says, oh yeah, the game updated to a newer version. Your trailer has been taken away from you at no cost, no penalty. But the good thing that we can do now, but I can do it before anyways, because I do have the developer mod activated, to where now when you log into that situation, usually just sends you right back to your home garage, which for us would be Salt Lake City. But now we get 1 free travel to the nearest garage, and it usually pinpoints your last location that you were at. So we were closest to Wichita Falls, Texas. Anywho. What do we get paid for these jobs here? 1,788 for basically a 4-hour trip. That's pretty darn good cash. Even for a realistic economy, that's pretty darn good cash. I thought about doing a quick paint job for this, but did not really have the time to do so. Oh yeah, also with external contracts, I'm like, yeah, even I had a brain fart there for a second, like, I cannot get above 65. Speed limit, oh yeah, external contracts. 65 is the max. I think the only reason why I actually get these events done is just to get the badge on my World of Truck profile. That's pretty much it. I mean, if the cab accessory looks good, we'll throw it in. I don't even know what the prizes are. I figured one's a paint job, maybe a couple paint jobs, and maybe a cab accessory. I have no idea. Anyways, we're on our way to San Antonio. Almost forgot where I was going there for a moment. So probably this episode and next episode alone, we'll be doing the Valentine's Day event. Yeah, next week I should be doing this again. So maybe I'll get 4 of them done on this profile, which means I got to get about 10 of them done on the other one. I still can't believe I was calling that Batana, Nevada, when it's Tonopah. Or is it Tonopah? Well, you saw on the map where I was clicking. I was trying to see if I can figure out when Nebraska was going to be coming out. And, yeah, nothing on that yet. Although, to be fair, Texas just can't... not Texas. Well, I'm all over the map. Get it? All over the map. Kansas just came out just 2 months ago. In the beginning days of ATS, it took like 6 to 9 months for a state to come out. But as we have seen, that SCS will sometimes announce when the state's coming out, maybe just a week before it comes out. Sound like a lot of other games where they announce DLCs. Well, like Farming Simulator will sometimes have a year pass and say, well, this will be coming out in this quarter, that quarter. And then when the quarter of that part of the year comes, it's like, oh, well, we'll tell you like a month in advance when it's going to come out, or maybe a couple months in advance. Now there's like a dangerous intersection setup that we just went through. How many accidents happen going through there? It's like we're splitting a town here. Yeah, it's going to bother me all night now that our 4-day trip, which we were just about done with, I probably should just double check my ATS file on Steam to make sure that it should be on update only when I ask it to. And I have it there for this exact reason. I would like, you know, I would like to complete the delivery before it updates. And usually what I would do is if I knew, if the situation was, I knew that we completed delivery at the end of last episode and I didn't have a trailer or delivery pending, I'd just like, okay, update. If anyone does know a way to roll back the previous update, not to the previous version, like I said, I don't need to roll all the way back to 1.48, because then that would probably screw up a lot of the mods, because we're on 1.49. But let's just say we're on version 1.49.4. I just want to roll back to 1.49.3. I guess I should probably read what the update included, because usually the update that takes away your delivery, something like that, usually means a map update somewhere. Anyways, but at the end of the day here, we'll see if we can afford a truck for the Dallas garage. See how the money situation looks like. I'm trying to remember, for Dallas garage, is it Mac? The Mac dealership is in Dallas, I think. We buy local to the garage that the city, you know, for the city it's in. We just don't buy all one brand. We just go ahead and go, okay, well, in this city it's Freightliner, in this city it's Western Star, in this city whatever. And that's the truck we buy for that garage. So by the time we get to San Antonio and maybe pick up the other load, we'll have about 5 hours left on our watch. So when we look for a delivery, it's got to be within 5 hours. So nothing further than 300 miles, basically. Maybe it's the whole thing going way back for those who've been around long enough, or for those who maybe catch up here will remember. The issues I always have every time I get into every time I come to Texas, I get into, you know, something always goes haywire. Oh, it's only 55 through here. Of course, right now in real life, if I'm driving through Texas with a Kansas Jayhawk on the hood, I'm not going to be welcome here anyways. So maybe that's it. All right, so when we get down to San Antonio, we're going to Walmart. Okay. My back has been killing me all day today for some reason. Nothing worse than waking up in bed and being sore and you wonder what what happened last night. Nah, this call's getting old. That's what it is. Scooch over here because we're only 25 miles out, so at some point we're going to be taking an exit or I don't think we're on an interstate. It doesn't feel like an interstate for sure. So I mean we could be turning left. Walmart gonna be like right off the ramp here, which would be nice. And if I can find the trailer for external contracts coming up, if I can find a trailer leaving Walmart, that means I won't have to go anywhere. But sometimes there's multiple Walmart locations in the same city. Part of San Antonio we have not been to. Yep, just leave my blinker on because I'm turning right again anyways. Interesting way to bring me in, but okay. Bring it on the other side of that trailer or trailers. Is there an invisible wall in front of me? I want to say that there is. Can we go up on the curb just a little bit? Put in R2, I guess. No, that's not a good backup. I'm too rusty for this. All right, park and brake. Turn off the engine and decouple. Well, that's one down. A Baker, dozens to go. Yeah, show result. Nope, I don't know what I just did here. All right, Seattle, Washington. That's just too far. I'm looking for something rather close. Well, there's one. How many A cities are there in Texas? Amarillo, Texas, Austin, Texas, Abilene. Abilene, that might be... Abilene, that's awfully close. Abilene. Austin's not that far. Well, we're going to go to... That one feels like it puts me on the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's the city of Austin. We're going out here to Sam's Club. That's like right in the city. Wow, look at the prices. $1,800, $2,200 just for going short distances. Should I go back to... Well, we just came from that way. Do I want to get back up to Amarillo? It's 11:30, 5.5 hours. But with external contracts, that ETA is going to be a lot longer. I think for the safe side, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Abilene. That's where we're going to go. A short distance. Might be a short day, but I'm kind of thinking right now there might be... We may do another episode like on... these always come out on Sunday. Of course, this only matters if you're watching these when they go live. Maybe I'll put one out on Tuesday? So keep your eyes peeled on that. I may have another episode going out this week for the Valentine's Day stuff. Where's my trailer? We can't be too far. It looks like it's around the corner. And maybe we'll do another midweek episode. That way it helps me knock off some of these deliveries. Now, that's not far enough forward for what I got to turn there. There we go. Like a bug in a rug, nice and snug. Alright, give it a little bit of a tug and see if it's attached. It is. Alright, we should be there somewhere around 2:15, but as we know, I'm guessing more like 2:45 the way things are. So it's going to take it nice and easy. Just roll through the stop signs. I say nice and easy, not yet. I'm going over the curbs. Almost. Alright, and we're off. Once again. Abilene. I have no idea, but I like saying Abilene. I thought that was a turning lane over there, and that guy went straight through. So it might be the turning lane for way up here. Interesting. Yeah, so we'll bring in the $1,200. That gets us like to $158, so that might be enough money to buy ourselves a... I guess we'll say medium truck that we've been kind of purchasing lately. Not the low end, because after we buy this truck, we'll be upgrading some of our low end trucks. And we're going to help out Harry P. first of all. That'll be the first truck we upgrade, because that... If I upgrade the truck and then he doesn't perform well, then I don't know what to say about Harry P. And that may sound kind of weird every time you keep saying Harry P to some people. He's a worker for us that I fired many ages ago. And then we rehired him to give him another chance. Because, well, he has like the best rating currently that we could have hired at the time by a long ways. just not really sure, other than maybe his truck is not up to par, that he can't bring in the cash. Someone else is bringing in a couple grand. Right now, every penny does help. Because if we can get another truck on the road sooner rather than later, that just means more money being brought in. Just think, at this time, if my plan went the way I thought it was going to when I logged on, we would probably have $10,000 more. Because we just got paid $1,000 for that trip, and the trip we were doing was going to pay us like $11,000 and something. So, yeah, we should be sitting at $168,000 right now, which I definitely would know that would get us a truck for the Dallas garage. And as for us updating a truck, I'm thinking at some point after we upgrade some of our other trucks. Is it a Western Star, the only truck we really haven't driven yet? I think it's a Western Star. I mean, we drove some in the early goings of our company here on this Let's Play when we were driving for other companies. But I believe a Western Star is not one that we have driven in for a while. This is actually our second Peterbilt. Or is it? I don't know now. I've driven so many trucks through the years of ATS, I can't remember what I've driven in this series now or not. The series does go back the beginning of 2021. January 2021 was the first episode of Realistic Economy. And here we are 200 and some odd episodes later. We've driven some Kennys, that's for sure. Volvo, Mack, International, Freightliner. So I think what we do is, I think we're at the point now, we used to just say, when it's time to change out trucks, whatever city we go in when we had the money, whatever dealership is there, not that we're aiming to buy a certain truck, we just roll like, oh, this is the dealership that's here, that's the kind of truck we're going to get. We'll just try a different, model that we haven't driven. And then we just made the rule of, in the beginning, all right, well, we drove a Volvo, so the next truck, we can't drive a Volvo until we drive all the others. And I think we're just down to a Western Star as a brand that we just really haven't driven yet. So I think the next truck will be the Western Star. Oh, is this an exit only? Pardon me, dude, I'm coming over. Sorry. Didn't know this went down to one lane here. It's a lot of traffic coming off one road. Don't pull out in front of me like that on a snowy road. Where do we bring this to? Oh, that's right, Swift. after I heard a few jokes about Swift and what Swift jokingly stood for, anytime I see Swift now, I just can't get those those out of my head. The first one, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, one of them I can't say completely on here. Well, I could, but I'll get demonetized probably for saying that. But SWIFT stands for Sure Wished I Finished Training, is one of them. And the other one is Swing Wide, it's F Trailer. Swift, unfortunately, is really known for their wonderful driving skills. And I feel bad for all the good drivers that do drive for Swift. You just get thrown under the bus because, yeah, just too many bad drivers for Swift. And if you watch enough YouTube videos or wherever you watch your videos on, and you see some of these truck drivers and what they do, I don't know if I even want to call them truck drivers. It's amazing that they got their license. Now, I may have talked about this before. There's one thing that still baffles me a little bit about getting your license to drive an 18-wheeler. The training and the classes you gotta take, and then of course you gotta go do the test. You gotta do all that. Yeah, someone like me can take my Chevy pickup truck, go to an RV center place, buy a 45 foot camper, and just start going down the road. But you don't need a permit for anything for that. Just grab it and go. You're fine. Dude, put your top up. I mean, if there's snow on the ground, well, I mean, there can be snow on the ground and the temperatures be like 60 degrees out. I used to do some work up in the ski resorts where I live, and springtime is always a fun time because with the mountains having a lot of snow on them, but then spring arrives, and then you get into May and the slopes still may be open. You see people skiing down in like swim trunks and bikinis and stuff like that because it's like it could be like 60, 70 degrees out, and after coming from a winter time where it's, you know, in the teens and 20s, you get a day that's like 60 or 70. It feels extremely hot out. So I'll be up there working and seeing people going down the slopes in swimwear. So riding with the top down is where that kind of started from. It can happen. So it looks like we had to drive all the way here to cut back another 15 miles. Yep, so now we're getting there closer to 3. I think originally it said, what, 2:15? Had to take a thumbnail with the truck right at that billboard, because I don't know why it came to me as a thumbnail for this video. But we're hauling a love trailer, and the billboard sign said "smoking hot." Smoking hot love. Anyways, let's go get this trailer delivered. I probably should call it early today anyways. Alright, swing wide. It's an effing trailer. So we're going to do that. Where are we going with? Oh, okay, so right up against this fence line here. Which means I'm going to have to back in on the blind side, or the passenger side, which is not the best thing for me to be doing, but... what button is it for me to zoom? I should probably put this... I don't like having the key on my, my hotkey on the keyboard for that. Alright, this is not going to go well, so this is going to be a true swift backing up job, I think. Because now I'm going to turn it, and I cannot see that truck anymore. This doesn't help me. No, I think I'm right. There's the truck. So I got around the truck. I need to straighten out my trailer. Now we got it. Now we're good. Alright, you know the routine there. Let's get her unhooked. Number 2. Yeah, I think we'll have an episode in a couple days. Maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. We'll get another episode out because this day is going to be kind of a short one. The episode still maybe. I don't know how long the episode's going to be. I don't time these. 2 out of 14. First off, let's go to the world map. I got to find a place to call it an evening. What is it going to take for me to get here? Okay, so I can cut straight across and go. That works out fine for me. Yeah, let's go there. And then by the time we get there, maybe some driver will get another load completed. But we're sitting at 160, which is kind of what we need for money, I think, to get ourselves another truck. Probably gonna have to do that thumbnail right when I get done recording, because if I wait until the day the video goes live and I do the thumbnail then... Can I go? I thought this was a one-way road. Yeah, if I wait 4 days from now to do the thumbnail, I'll be looking at the picture going, why did I take that picture? I don't know why. So actually delivering here works out pretty well. You can see we're going to be getting done at 3:30, so not that far off from our usual 5 o'clock quitting time. I think everywhere else that we could have went would have pushed us over, which we've done many times before. Stop signs are just a suggestion. Oh, another driver brought in some cash. Alright, so the second entryway I think is where I want to go. I'm thinking I'm going to enter the correct way this time for fueling up. Although we cannot see no arrows on the ground because of the snow, so... $3.54 for diesel in Texas. Shouldn't park underneath the street lamp. This doesn't count anyways as a rest area, okay? Yeah, I don't want to park underneath the street lamp because all the birds will crap on the truck. There we go, there's a sleep area. Should have backed in, but that is good enough for me. Alright, let's go to truck dealers. And... Waco... Oh, Dallas is Freightliner. Buy online. I don't really care about sleepers. It doesn't really... As for the game, it doesn't really matter. So we'll start off with this one right here. Oh, no. Sorry, what? I want to click on that and then click Customize. Alright, so for a chassis... a 6x4 200 gallon. Yes. Alright, so they will get a sleeper, I guess. The cab doesn't matter. Horsepower 400. Yeah, so 2300. Is that Newton meters? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. So for like $500 more, I can go to a Cummins chipped engine. That does a whole lot better. Although normal cargo, the heavy cargo and Hills Traverse goes up, but the normal cargo goes down, which is kind of weird. Ooh, that engine does pretty darn good. Normal and heavy and maneuverability. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one right there. That one looks pretty darn good. 12 speed. Well, I love a 12 speed. So I think they're good on that. That's not the cheapest gearbox, by the way. Transmission. You can see it goes. Well, it almost is, but 12 speed should be good. If I give them 18 speed for a couple grand more, uneven terrain goes up, hill traverse goes up, heavy cargo, normal cargo goes up. What are we doing for price? $147. And that is pretty much all we really need to do. Do I want to change the paint scheme though? It's actually set for custom color. White is a custom color. Do I want to give them yellow? That would definitely, I don't like that. Alright, that's a little bit easier on the eyes. And it's only $147. So normal cargo, heavy cargo, that is all looking like pretty good stats right there. Yeah, $147, and we got plenty of cash left over. Let's say confirm. And then purchase. Dallas Garage. You can go there. Perfect. And that leaves us $14,000 and change. That might be almost enough to upgrade another truck. Recruitment agency. Let's see what we got out there. Hire driver. All right, what do we got? Jacob N. You were looking some pretty good stats there. I like the long distance because it gives him more area to cover for the areas he needs to go in. It doesn't really have enough here yet, but we put him on normal, ranking up, and he'll fill that bar pretty quick. Dude, you're not that bad, but you got 1 star there. Hopefully you'll be around later on, but we're going to hire you. And you can go here. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do truck manager. Truck manager. Where is Harry P? Harry P, there you are. Relocate, upgrade. Upgrade. So what is your truck looking like? Yeah, so it's not that bad, dude. I mean, heavy cargo, maneuverability, normal cargo is off a little bit. Wait, he's already got a sleeper cab? 186 gallon, 6x4. You got a sleeper cab. You got a 505 horsepower engine. I don't think I can put in... No, that's not better. That's not that much better either. All right, what do you got for transmission? How about a 13-speed retarder? That does a lot better. So it's going to cost me like $1,000 more? Oh, $8,000 more. Confirm. All right, Harry P. Your truck just got upgraded pretty good, so let's hope that you do rather well here. Status. Oh, they changed the logos here. So P for parked. Does that mean you're resting? You're idle. Okay, maybe I need to go to driver manager. Maybe that's okay. Yeah. So this is what I'm used to looking at. Why is it different there? I'm not too sure. So we got 3 different people back at the garage. We actually got 2 people back at the garage. Well, one of them is the one we just hired. Another one is Milton. He's back at the garage. One in Sacramento. And these are all resting, and these are the ones on the road. So we now have 23 drivers besides ourselves, including us as 24. 24 drivers now on the road. So we'll start having a look at our trucks. I wish there was a way to check out our trucks to see which ones are the cheap ones, which ones are the good ones, meaning ones I need to upgrade. So I may have to look into that myself one at a time to see where we stand. I would assume if I just go to... Where's truck manager? I'm everywhere. Truck manager right here. Like if we go to the second truck. Yeah, see, that's not a sleeper cab. So maybe if they all have sleeper cabs on it, I would know. See, that's like a 6x2 with a 150-gallon tank on it. I only got $5,000 cash, so hopefully at the end of every day we can upgrade one of these. We'll find out in the long run. But Harry P, daily profit of 607. I mean, mine's not any better, but we just did drive from the state of Washington all the way down to Texas and didn't complete the delivery because the game kind of took it away from us. Yeah, so I think in a couple days we'll have another episode of ATS so we can kind of knock this down because I got until, or everyone's got until the 18th of February to get this done. And currently, as I'm recording this, is the 7th. So I got 11 days to get 12 more done. But if I can get 2 done in an episode, and of course I'll get some done off camera. And I think if I go to Ellie to Tonopah in Nevada on my other profile, I'll knock them out extremely quick. But anyways, that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.